Jengo and why you'll love it. A quick guide for the modern gamer.
Jengo is a point-and-click based adventure game where you beat the game by busting a mental nuts versus praying for your opponents to be smited with lag.
A good aim or a high APM won't help you here, friends. Finding the clues within our hysterical dialogue will help you crack the puzzles instead of skulls.
That's right.
Drag your knuckles no more, friend, as you postpone the apocalypse, as Jeff, a gamer from the good old days.
You know, before all that sepia tone FPS BS.
Wow, shots fired.
Haha. No, not in this game. Warp to the Pixelverse and solve the mystery of the crack in the sky.
Careful of those spooky faceless things.
Well, that's right. So back Jengo on Fig and help preserve classic gaming culture. You too can point and click your way into history.
Hey, what you doing in there?
Oh, you know, just backing it.
Welcome to our night at, I suppose we just, the gaming forum, yeah. I mean, what else is it?
The Gaming Forum 2018, because that implies there'll be a 2019.
Does it imply it?
You just touched that man without his consent.
I did.
No, I was rubbing my
brushed
arm
him.
on
I
this.
just brushed him
You
gently.
just touched that chair without the chair's consent.
Screw the chair.
Did you just...
So anyway, I'm here with the developers of the Jengo game, and I'm looking forward to playing this game. And we're going to interview them and ask them a few questions about this. We were supposed to do this at Rage, but unfortunately, they were too busy, we were too busy, we kept crossing paths, but never had a chance to interview. So now I'm going to chat with the guys. All right, so this is Louis, and this is Graham.
Oh, I am Louis.
I hope so.
There you go. Sorry, that's what I gave you.
Unless your name changed. So I'm going to ask you obviously some questions about the game, but then I'm also going to shoot in our signature questions that we always launch on all of our interviewees, as it were.
To catch us
Nothing
off guard.
scary. Yes, basically.
Louis likes
It's just to prove how geeky you really are, basically.
You
We are the
can help
SA
me on this
geeks
one,
after all.
I'm super cool.
Okay, so the concept for the game, what actually drove you guys to design the game?
Fame.
Mostly
Interviews. We wanted to do interviews, so we made a game. No. Graham and I met at a music video,
Launch.
which I think is a perfect analogy for what we're doing, because when we were 13-year-old kids, all we wanted to do was be rock stars, and when we became too old to rock, we decided to revert back to our 13-year-old selves and design a game. And
Okay.
it was at a music video launch where I think I was having a crisis of music industry relevance that we started talking about making a game together.
Okay.
And we both just decided for some reason that it's going to be a point and click adventure game because we are two old turds with slow APM. And we like to think instead of move.
So yeah, Louis' art, as you see, I mean, you guys have seen it's incredible. And when I saw his art when he did MK Underfront, it was an image that he drew of this like zombie guy sitting in a chair or like a loafer with slippers on. And I always thought that would make really cool art for a point-and-click adventure game. And that's kind of spawned softly there, and then at the music video launch, I approached him, heavy breathed on him slightly, and then it happened.
Missed it.
Did you make the art?
I knew this interview was going to be hard.
That's why I'm letting you do it.
Half of the stuff's not going to be cut out.
No, please don't. That's the good stuff.
So over and above that, now you guys obviously you spoke about the point and click and how you decided to do it, but is that all the story behind how you decided to go? There's no like nostalgia behind like playing other games that actually really pushed you into doing the more relevant point and clicks?
Look, we were all drinking hard that night and we can't remember anything. No, I don't know. Like, I think we both shared the joy for LucasArts games, and we both loved how ridiculous Sierra games were, how it just killed you for no reason. So, even in our trailer video, we made a reference to that initial thought of like, the whole game is about like, oh, the world's gonna end and you're gonna die, and And then at the end, we kind of moot the whole point by saying, like, nah, actually, you don't die in adventure games. You just kind of loop around the puzzle. And I think, I don't know how we got into point-and-click adventure games. We just both said, game. Which one? Point-and-click, me too.
See, I mean, I look at, my favorite genre growing up was point-and-click adventure games. And I was super excited recently when GOG released Curse of Monkey Island again. I could play it, so I bought that up really quick. But I think also with the type of game we're making, it also ages very well. Because if you play Curse of Monkey Island today, it still looks incredible.
Yes.
And Jengo will still look incredible in 10 years' time because it's crafted by hand and it's drawn.
It won't age with the engine it was built in because it was built on paper. You know,
so point and clicks. For me, I want people to start thinking again, and it's to me, it's also the best way to tell a story.
Yeah.
Think again.
I tend to agree with you. I've always loved my point and click games, especially the Monkey Island series.
Classics.
That was like my favorite. Out of all of the point and click series, that was one of my favorites. Also Discworld. As bloody as
Discworld was
impossible.
fantastic.
Yeah, as impossible as it was to finish, it was a bloody brilliant game.
This last week we were just discussing what is our insult sword fighting. Like we actually had this conversation this week because we don't just want to have like puzzles. We kind of go like, okay, what is that puzzle that is unique to this game that you won't get in any other game? So we have a few of those. That we're working on, and again, like it's not just dead ends until you get it. It'll be, you kind of half solve puzzles wrong, and then the game responds to you solving it incorrectly. So that's how we're pushing it away from the old genre that we love.
But you got to update. It's true. You actually have to update the point.
Otherwise, you'll just go to the dudes who made it before you and buy their games.
Exactly. So no, I agree with you. You got to at least change it somewhat so that it's relevant for now.
True. And puzzle logic too. We're making sure that when you do puzzles, they make sense.
Yeah.
So we're not going to make you put like a cloth in a puddle of water and something
let's
magical.
call a spade a spade. We're not going to draw a cat shit mustache on an ID document and then draw a cat shit mustache on yourself, and then that's how you fool the god, Gabriel Knight.
No, I was thinking the puddle of water thing. That sounded like it came directly out of Discworld, to be honest, because they were such obscure puzzles.
I love that game. They actually need to re-release that. So
I think so, but they have to actually remaster the entire game. But anyway, it's about your game, not their game. This is important. It's your game. All right.
Thanks for bringing us back on track.
Yes, Jengo. That's the game we're talking about. Now, at Rage, you guys had a whole voice acting thing going on where you were actually getting all the and you guys said you had over 1,000 people that actually arrived there.
How many was it actually? Was it over 1,000?
I don't know. Cody was in charge of that.
Yeah, it was about 1,300. It was over 1,000. But yeah, the response, and literally the guy's laptop overheated and we had to shut down because it was literally constantly going.
Actually, I think the guy overheated.
Yeah, that's shame. We paid him like with bread and bottled water, and I don't think he expected it to be as busy. So we
I
gave
don't know
him
if
a
we're
bit.
allowed to say this, but we just got a nice sponsorship,
It depends on your lawyers.
and then we gave him a very expensive item that we just received, so it didn't even come out the box. It was like,
Take it, I really want it, but
it's
have
like a
it.
$4,000 item that we will not specify for legal reasons.
So yeah, we gave back.
You gave back,
Yeah, we
which
gave
is
back.
which is very important.
And for the people who've applied and we haven't responded to, except for when we begged them for their money,
I've already mailed them.
we'll get back to you.
Okay.
But yeah, the nice
There's
thing
two
is,
of us. There's two of us, and we got to build the
game.
Voice comes last, unfortunately. So
That was
it was
actually
great
my
at
next
Rage,
question.
but voice comes last. We should have waited for Rage 2019 to do it when we were closer to the end of the production cycle. But we'd also like to have money to pay people. So
Of course, yes.
Let's,
No, that's the
let's
point.
raise some money first. We've got to fig.co/Jengo. And
We'll
we've
chuck that
actually
all
now-
in the description, guys. Just so you know, that all of the stuff's going to be in the description below, so you can actually
Go and back
out
it.
and
Just
back
back.
these guys.
Hey, what you doing in there?
Oh, just backing it.
And if somebody out there in YouTube land, take fig.co/Jengo and auto-tune hip-hop that and make a song out
Yes,
of it.
everywhere,
Viral.
and just make it go viral. Then I'm sure you guys will make your
Oh, totes.
your
Hey,
target.
you're a musician, why don't you do it?
He's a musician too.
Yeah, but I'm a shitty musician.
He's playing gay. He's
You're a
making
metal
it gay.
musician though.
Yeah, the worst of the bunch.
There's nothing wrong with metal. Okay, look, I'm more progressive, but that's
I used to be a
we're
DJ,
digressing
guys.
here. We're digressing. We've got to stay on topic here. I know it's hard, but let's stay on topic. So it's just two of you. It's just.
How hard is it?
Is it just two of you on the team though, or are there actually more people behind the scenes?
He asked a dirty question, but I'll move away from
I'm
that.
avoiding that dirty question.
Please, because it'll...
It's staying in the video, but it's because
It's fine. I asked a dude. We can't get in trouble for that.
Well, no, not only that though. We're not child friendly anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, great.
Trust me.
We
Trust me.
love children, but not in a weird way.
He does drive a brown van, though.
I drive a silver Polo, you dick.
Do you get back candy?
Back alley handy. No. I don't even know what that is.
You're gonna have to censor it.
No, we don't censor that
Okay,
kind of
great.
stuff.
So,
So I told you, dude, this is like we're not child friendly. So.
Wait. What was the question? Sorry, we're completely off topic, and it wasn't my fault.
Yeah,
anyway.
it was your fault. You sick-minded pervert.
That's not the first time I heard this.
This week. Wow. Okay. Anyway, there's two of you on the team. Or
Correct,
are there
full-time.
more?
So there's two of us full-time.
Full-time
So
is a strong word.
Okay, what do you classify as
Well, yeah,
full-time?
Okay, there are two permanent members of the team.
Okay.
And then there's a ragtag bunch of dudes who work and sometimes get in the way of interviews by sticking their camera where it doesn't belong. Hi, Cody.
Like right in front of me.
There's a guy that's in charge of the voiceovers, so yeah, if you want to know how it's going, ask that dude.
So I can walk my phone at him.
Ask him.
So I can just walk my phone at him if he gets in the
much.
way again.
Yeah. And then we've got a lot of cameramen and musicians for some reason. And then, you know, the rest
Musicians are the best actors, dude.
pretty much. That's why, see, I'm the serious one, Louis the fun one. I'm the fun
Oh, we're
police.
having fun. This is fun.
You know, you said that at Rage last time, dude, but I was laughing at both of you, so that doesn't
Yay,
count.
validation.
At.
So yeah, it's Louis and I mostly, and then we have a writer, and we got some camera guys and stuff. But if the campaign goes well, we'll look at bringing on another developer potentially, and then some slaves for Louis.
Animator first.
Animator first.
Animator first.
Programmer guy.
You're gonna stick a drawing, dude.
I hate you to point out this way. No. I will draw for the rest of time happily.
Okay.
Animation is the bitch.
Oh,
I'll just
okay.
go, here's the working files. Do
Animated.
it as thou wilt. Here's the script. Make it gorgeous, and I'll change everything because I'm an asshole.
Yeah. Here, slave, change it.
Angela
No, that's actually pretty awesome. So, during the panel that you were talking about, that you were talking up on stage there, someone was falling asleep, and he's actually a
How
fellow,
dare he?
He's a fellow streamer, and he's actually right here.
Right here.
Now I'm gonna ask the question: why didn't you just whop a shirt at him? Seriously, I mean, if you were sleeping, just go, "Whoa!" and
Then
hit
he
him
might
with
have
it.
used
It's
it
a
as a
shirt on him.
pillow.
Well, that's the point, though. To wake him up, it'll keep him awake the whole time. He'll be scared.
Well, where's the redemption in that story?
There is no redemption. What are you talking about?
What should happen is that you just wait for him to fall asleep deeply, pick him up by the chair, and then put him in that pink booth with all
With brown sugar. There's a booth here that's it's a sexual booth.
So you
And
guys
it's
have to
pink.
get a cutaway of that booth in order for that joke.
Yeah,
to
we
make
just gave
sense.
him more work now.
Yeah, we'll get the cutaway of that.
So
booth.
brown sugar is 072 24.
Oh wow! You know the number.
Let's not
Edit
give
that out.
numbers away. No, we don't. That's one thing we don't.
But
we
brown
don't
sugar
dox
wants people to have a number.
Awesome. She can have other people have a number. We're not one of them.
If you want a tall glass of water. 07. Next question.
Next question, please. Okay, so the story behind the game, the entire story.
It's very nice.
It is very nice.
Very nice.
Do you want to tell the story or should I?
How did you guys come up with the idea? Was actually the question that I was going for.
Okay,
so-
Okay, let's do this back and forth.
Okay, you go first.
Graham read a book called Ready Player One.
Great book. Don't know about the movie
He
yet.
told me about it. And then I
Loosely.
made a bunch of characters and locations and wrote a bunch of shit. And then we got together and we agreed and disagreed on a bunch of stuff and Jengo happened. That's honestly how it happened.
And the name?
Oh, that's an interesting story.
All the company name and the game name was conceived painfully in Jeffreys Bay during December holidays when the mine quietens. Jengo, when we introduced the whole folklore thing behind it, like what is the Jengo? Jengo is a folklore thing. Where do we plagiarize from? Spanish folklore? What is game walker or gamer in Spanish? And it was something like Juengo. And then we
Okay.
just removed some letters and then it became Jengo.
And we had a lot of names. I mean, the initial
were
code
really
name,
shit.
the original code name for this was the Super Bit Adventure.
The what?
It's the Super Bit Adventure.
Oh, the Super Bit Adventure.
Yeah.
That
That was the code name, and then when we both heard Jengo, or we spoke about it, it just clicked.
Yeah,
So
that's
kind of
generally how it
we
works,
settled
though,
the
isn't
name,
it?
Yeah. And Robot Wizard is kind of a good metaphor for us. I mean, he's like a robot, and we like robot wizards. He's really a wizard in the creative department, and we work like robots.
You know what the funny
Makes
thing
sense.
is that the doodle for the logo was on my whiteboard for about 2 years, and my wife always draws a dick on it. And that was like the running joke. So I would go and redraw it without the dick, and then she would draw the dick on it, and that's kind of how that went.
That sounds like our relationship, actually.
Did you draw a dick on you?
Yeah.
Because a
often,
robot
dude.
wizard is actually a ridiculous thing, because robots are amazing in certain ways that are not magical, and wizards are very fantasy-driven, amazing things, but their lore should not cross over ever. You never really find a wizard and a robot in the same story, so of course, being the ambiguous, contrasting nonsense that we are, we thought that, well, that perfectly describes what we are.
Yeah, no, I'd say that's actually really awesome.
But the story of the game is quite in depth. I mean, it's about this guy. Short goes into this world. You know, he gets warped into the Wizard of Oz. There's this big crack in the sky. There's these spooky faceless things flying around the crack. It's full of like the player 3 characters, the guys that didn't make the big time, and it's comedy adventure. That's it short.
It's really
And
really
now
awesome.
he's-
What? Sorry. Sorry, it's been a long day.
I'm sorry, am I boring you?
Cool, carry on. Sorry, I like to be serious sometimes. You know, people need to learn. Okay, next question.
No, okay, now we're gonna go into the fun stuff. Now we're gonna
Wait.
What? That
Whoa!
wasn't
Wait.
fun?
Kez has got a question.
Why Jeff?
What, Jeff? Yes. There you go.
Why not?
Why the name or why the character?
Both.
Both. Okay. This is another boring story.
Another one.
Jeff is really just a gamer version of Marty McFly.
Ah,
And we
okay.
did give him the heavy metal jacket with all the patches, but instead of band patches,
Gamified.
it's like gamer.
Gamers.
And when the wife and I went to Mauritius, where we got engaged, we had this really shitty car that we just named Jeff. The car's name was Jeff. We always name our cars when we go on holiday, and we always get the shittiest cars because that's what we can afford. And the cars always have like some like really ridiculous name, like the last car we rented. I don't know if you guys. I think it's called a Go, the Datsun Go.
Oh, geez.
Oh yes.
It's a very effeminate car. But
They make washing machines too.
but it
they do.
has this handbrake that is very manly, so we called it Bruce.
Nice. But Jeff, yeah, that was
So a
Bruce.
very effeminate exterior with a really manly, handbrake.
Well, you're gonna make the dude feel like a man when he's in that car.
Like, don't take away all his dignity.
Yeah,
Just
but
give him the hand.
the horrible thing is that I can't
Handbrake.
drive
At
it.
least it wasn't like penis shaped. It was
Yeah,
like
because I'm quite a tall dude and I can't fit. If you pull the handbrake out, my leg doesn't fit in the car anymore.
I'd love to see you in a Datsun.
I would too.
Oh, pay money.
I can't-
That's how we should fund some more money for the
Yeah.
game. Just
That's-
film him in a
Please
Datsun.
go to figco.com/Jengo and please pledge to our game. So that's how Jeff came about. He's Marty McFly, the kind of passive aggressive gamer.
Okay.
With the name of a car that was shitty from Mauritius.
That makes sense.
Also, we chose not to do a superhero. We need like an average dude.
An average Joe,
He's
yeah.
kind of a turd, really. He
Yeah.
actually is a turd.
And he definitely skipped leg day. Definitely.
He's
He's
like-
got skinny
He's like
legs.
all of us, really. Kind of like you meet somebody here, it's like, hello, how are you? Fine. You know, what wares are you pimping here today? Yeah, we're all a bit douchey. Some of us more than others, but we're all a bit of a dick, and that's Jeff.
He fits that profile. No, that's really awesome. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to go into the geeky questions. Now I'm going to ask the questions. It's going to be Louis, then it's going to be Graham, then it's going to be Graham, then it's going to be Louis. It's
I'm
going to
gonna
bounce like
fade
that.
at this.
Okay?
I'm gonna fade at this hard.
And this is going to be really weird geeky questions. Well, weird, not really, but just geeky questions.
We've lost
Right,
one
so,
cameraman.
That's fine.
cameraman.
He's back.
guilted him.
You guilted him into coming back.
Maybe you went to go have a quick sleep.
Angela, I'm gonna make you edit this. I don't have power to make him do anything. Okay, right.
Okay, so
Geeky
first geeky question is going to Lewis, and then you're gonna Louis, sorry, and then it's gonna bounce back to you.
That's the American pronunciation of my name.
Yes.
Lewis.
All right. So first geeky question is your favorite supervillain.
You know him first.
Oh,
you.
super villain.
Sorry, my mistake.
Oh shit, that's a tough one because I don't like villains. shit.
Everybody has a villain that they like.
I don't know. I don't like villains. Sure, but you threw
You're
me
fine,
off.
you can pass.
Can I pass? I don't really have villains.
She's
Who's
taking
your
over the
villain?
rules
Maybe
of my
you'll
game.
inspire me.
Oh no! I'm waiting for you to do this so I can think of one.
Dr. Ambivalus.
Dr. Ambivalus. Dude, you can't stroke yourself in front of the mirror. That's weird. Dr. Ambivalus is a character in our game, by the way.
That's fine. That's perfectly fine if you've got favorite characters from your game.
Actually, no. The Joker. Keeping the universe together.
Okay.
Keeping the universe
The
together.
universe stays together then.
Does it have to be like
But
a
Heath
game
Ledger-
or
Heath
comic
Ledger
book,
Joker.
villain?
No,
Doesn't have to be a game or comic book, just super villain.
Oh man.
anyone bad.
Anyone bad.
Anyone bad? Oh, man.
Like real bad. And I'm not saying Michael Jackson bad, I mean just
People
bad.
that kill.
No, it's like who was the bad guy from the first RoboCop movie? He was terrifying. Or who's the guy from Inglourious Bastards? And there's a reason why I think he's the best villain ever, because you don't know if he knows. And that's why you shit yourself. What's that guy's name from Inglourious
forget.
Bastards?
Hitler.
He was a bad guy.
No,
I changed to Hitler.
That's like the foil villain. I'm talking about the guy that actually hunts, like the
I know,
Nazi
I don't know his
guy.
name, but I know who you're talking about.
Anyway.
That guy.
Anyway, yeah, okay, in the comments
That
you guys
guy
can,
on your
you guys can,
podcast will
yeah,
stick it
someone
at the
will
bottom.
answer it for
Yeah,
us.
but you can't beat Heath Ledger as a Joker.
No.
Yeah, I mean,
you
that
can't.
is-
That guy was like, heck no, he's
Yeah.
no, he's not an anti-hero. Okay, but anyway,
Actually,
your favorite...
any Michael Keaton role where he plays the bad guy, I think Michael Keaton.
Michael Keaton's a good Batman, though. That's why.
rich and nuts. Michael
Right.
Keaton is the best Batman. Well, Bruce Wayne, not the best Batman. He's the best, Bruce Wayne.
yeah.
Because he's rich and nuts.
Right, your favorite anti-hero?
Anti-hero, comedian.
Chameleon.
Comedian from Watchmen.
Oh, yes, okay. No, you're talking
Jeez, that's a... Yeah, I'd say him too. He was freaking awesome.
Shut up! Come up with your own answer.
Favorite anti-hero? I don't even have... Why can't you ask me like simple questions?
Because we're geeks and we want to find...
Favorite
Our fans want to
anti-hero.
find out how geeky you are.
Yeah,
It
you...
also shows that you're. It keeps it.
We're failing this test.
We are
We're
dismally.
failing this test, man.
It's like a personal thing.
It's not really a test, it's just to see
I don't
who
know, I'm not like
you are
you.
inside. And how evil you are. And you're really evil, dude, because you have no favorite supervillain.
I don't. I just have favorite heroes.
I mean,
'cause I'm all
now
about
that
the
I think
good
about it,
stuff.
my favorite hero is definitely Paul Atreides from Dune, or the Kwisatz Haderach. You know, I really love that character if you're going sci-fi, because he was a dude that somebody said he's going to become like a god, and then he just kind of does by default. I think Paul Atreides
Stop.
is.
No, there's people waiting.
Okay.
Okay, let's
Okay,
move
right,
to the next
sorry,
question.
sorry.
Next
Okay.
question. 'Cause I don't have
Okay,
one.
you-
Okay, 5-second
He doesn't have
answer.
answer, not even Deadpool.
He's fucking awesome.
So there you go.
Yeah, but I want him to be unique and be like, think of someone that no one's thought of.
Well, you've missed out. You failed.
Yeah, you have.
But Deadpool's
Okay.
awesome.
Right, favorite... Okay, wait, no, how's this? Marvel or DC?
Oh, DC.
Marvel movies, DC Comics.
That's actually a bloody brilliant answer. That was actually a very good answer. I haven't had
Yeah,
that one
Marvel
yet.
does kick ass in the movie.
Yeah,
They
comics.
do.
I don't think we're ever going to see another good Batman movie ever again.
No.
I've given up on
I
that.
can actually give you a very good comparison for.
We need Nolan again.
For the Marvel DC thing. Is that if you look at the French comic books like Asterix versus Tintin, I think Asterix makes for a much better comic book because panel to panel it just works better.
Mm-hmm.
But Tintin will automatically just make a better Spielberg-esque adventure.
Yeah, I mean, decent
Because
storyline,
it's
yeah.
not so it's not so frame by frame dependent, and it's not so quippy or punny. So
Yeah.
I think the same thing with DC, like where the panel format just serves DC and its tone much better. I
Yeah.
mean, that's why Image Comics did so well
I love
because
Image Comics.
Spawn was just like it blows your mind, but if you put that in a movie, it's kind of like
Yeah,
cheesy,
yeah.
rubber suit, who cares? You
Yeah.
know, whereas I think Marvel translates much better onto a bit more of a
onto a movie, yeah.
swashbuckling adventure movie.
Yeah, no, makes sense. Right, then in that case, favorite. It's your turn now.
Favorite comic book?
Movie.
Yeah.
Favorite movie? Oh, Big Fish by Tim Burton.
That's.
I think that Tim Burton has produced more turds than good movies.
But that
Tim
was one of the
Burton-
good
but
ones.
Big Fish is an amazingly beautiful movie.
And for you?
I'm the more the action guy, so the first Matrix.
The first
I freaking
Matrix.
loved it. I like the action, I like the cinematography.
But that's because he likes to rave in PVC pants in his bedroom.
I love the Matrix a lot. The second and third one, they should just pretend they don't exist. But, first
Yeah,
one was
you
great.
sort of all do, you know.
Yeah.
We watch them, but then we go into a corner and huddle into our
And the
little fetal
Wachowski
position.
brothers, I mean the Wachowski sisters.
We don't look to
They did a
that
really
lens.
good
We don't
job.
look to that lens.
Yeah. So yeah, I love that movie. And comics, because I know you want to probably ask this, Lock and Key by Joe Hill.
Okay, and your favorite comic then?
Oh, my favorite comic book is the first Curse of Spawn.
Nice.
That's actually a bloody good answer.
Damn
Again,
it,
another
yes,
one I
all
haven't
the
had.
good stuff.
Both of you, that was a very good answer as well. I didn't actually expect you to.
Joe Hill's great.
To do that.
Yeah, The Cape was also a really good book.
Yeah, I
Really
think
good.
Karen's getting a bit antsy there.
We should just go and
Both the legs have gone dead.
Must
I'm
have.
good.
Cool.
Okay, your favorite geeky TV series? And if you say Big Bang Theory, I'm going to actually jump across there.
I will jump.
No, I think Big Bang Theory is a very good advertisement as to how horrible it is to be a professional scientist in California. Because it's forced postdocs who have to live together, to survive. Also, it's terrible.
Don't lie, we watched it earlier.
We did.
I can't even think of one. Now you've thrown me up. I was going to say Big Bang Theory, damn it.
That's the last one I want to hear.
Flash.
There's plenty. I mean,
No, I
there's
don't like The Flash. I find
Harmon Quest! Harmon Quest is the best geeky program ever, and thank
There
you,
you
Cody
go.
Pike, for giving it to me. You were right about something. It's Dan Harmon who plays Dungeons and Dragons with his improv pals, and then they animate it. It is the best geeky series of all time.
I'm going to watch that then.
So I have
Harmon
two.
Quest!
So lately, what I'm really loving, I watch quite a bit of anime. So Seven Deadly Sins.
Okay, yeah.
I really enjoy that. And then Cowboy Bebop. I
Cowboy
love those.
Bebop, that's new. Both of them are actually new. Okay, yeah, that was really awesome. Thank you guys for answering those questions. It was quite awesome.
It's a new one.
It's
Answer or not.
yeah, newer as an answer. For
Oh,
us.
really?
Yes.
What do they
new as an
normally
answer.
say?
Big Bang Theory. You've had so much Big Bang Theory.
I
dude.
actually stopped watching Big Bang Theory when
So do we.
because then they got Sheldon got married. What the hell?
We didn't even
Engaged.
get that far. We didn't even get that
You
far.
are,
I mean,
you are
we're just like,
smarter than we anticipated. Our game isn't hard at all. I mean, this guy
Yeah.
just clapped it for
So,
a
yeah.
6.
That's really awesome. Okay, so I'm just going to close off here with us. You
Thanks
guys have one on the
for
show.
chatting with us.
Thank you so much for meeting with us. It was really awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for meeting with us. It was really awesome. I loved it.
Oh, by the way,
Um,
how hard is it?
How hard is it? Very hard.
It's getting hot in here all of a sudden. This
Okay,
chair is
so-
for leather.
These cougar chairs are really comfy.
They are.
Thank you, Cougar.
I wouldn't have any idea because I'm sitting on a hard wooden
Yeah,
chair.
same. I need to be
That's
up
how hard it is.
All right,
They
guys.
should beat me to it though.
All right, guys. So as you know, if you like the video, you can always subscribe down below. You can hit that bell icon. You can follow us there. Follow us there. We are going to leave all the links for these two beautiful young men,
Back it.
and we're going to put everything down. And guys, the link one more time, please.
/Jengo.
There you go. All right. So guys, as you know, follow us on Twitch, Twitter, all that stuff. I'm not going to name it now because I'm going to hurry to get out of here.
You, okay?
Awesome. Thank you very much. All right, guys. And as always, remember, keep it geeky. Bye.
When you see the faceless way up high, guarding the crack in the sky, you know there's no way out of here. You know you're all gonna die. You're all gonna die. You're all gonna die. When an outlander is your final hope, and this world's at the end of its rope, many perils will face you in the strange yet familiar land. You're armed with just your wit and the things that you may find. We've just realized we're all gonna die. Tonight, we postpone the apocalypse. Come, the Jengo. Actually, in adventure games, you never really die when you don't get it right the first time. You just got to retry. Retry!